The neighborhood was thirsty. For weeks, the communal tap had sputtered and coughed, yielding nothing but air. Children cried, their throats scratchy. Mothers sighed, their buckets empty. Gardens withered, their leaves turning to dust. Water, once plentiful, became a distant memory. Each day, hope dwindled as the tap remained dry. Frustration simmered, neighbors bickered. The elders, their faces etched with worry, spoke of forgotten times, of droughts that tested their resilience. The promise of rain was a cruel joke. Dark clouds gathered, thunder rumbled, yet the drops never fell. The earth remained parched, mirroring the despair that had settled over the neighborhood. One morning, a stranger arrived in the small, dusty town. He was an unassuming man, weathered by time, his hands calloused and strong from years of hard labor. He carried with him an old, battered toolbox and a quiet determination that spoke volumes. He stood before the broken tap, his eyes reflecting the harsh sun and the weight of the task ahead. The residents, weary and suspicious from past failures, watched from a distance, their faces etched with doubt. Some scoffed, others shook their heads in disbelief, convinced that he would fail like the others before him. Who was this man to think he could fix what had defeated them all? Their skepticism was palpable. Ignoring their doubts and whispers, the man set to work with a focus that was almost meditative. He dug, he hammered, he toiled under the relentless sun, his every movement deliberate and precise. Days turned into nights and still he worked tirelessly, the rhythmic clang of metal a constant soundtrack to their growing curiosity and disbelief. Then, a miracle happened. Something they had only dreamed of. A trickle, then a gush, as water surged from the tap, bringing life back to the village. The sound was music to their ears, a melody of hope and renewal. Children shrieked with delight, their laughter echoing through the streets, filling the air with joy. Mothers wept, their faces a mixture of relief and disbelief, overwhelmed by the sudden change. The stranger, his task complete, simply smiled, knowing he had made a difference. He asked for nothing in return, accepting only their heartfelt gratitude. He became known simply as the Well Digger, a silent guardian who had answered their prayers, leaving a lasting legacy. His actions sparked a change, a ripple effect that transformed the community. Neighbors, once divided by frustration, now shared the precious water, their bonds strengthened. They helped each other, their sense of community rekindled, working together for a better future. The Well Digger, through his selfless act, had shown them the power of unity and the importance of coming together. The Well Digger didn't just fix a tap, he fixed a community. His actions went beyond mere repairs, they were a beacon of hope. He showed them that even in the face of despair, hope could spring forth. His work was a testament to resilience and unity. He reminded them of the strength they held within themselves, a strength that was often forgotten but always present. This strength flowed like the water he had restored, nourishing not just the land but the spirit of the people. His legacy extended beyond the running water. It was seen in the smiles of children and the gratitude of the community. He inspired others to act, to take initiative in their own ways, and to contribute to the collective good. He encouraged them to offer a helping hand, to be there for one another in times of need. He taught them to believe in the power of small acts of kindness, showing that even the smallest gesture could make a big difference. He showed them that real change didn't need fanfare, only a willing heart and a genuine desire to help. And so the neighborhood thrived. Gardens bloomed, laughter filled the air, and a sense of community was reborn. The memory of the Well Digger lived on, etched in the hearts of the people and in the very fabric of the community. He was a constant reminder that even in the driest of times, hope and perseverance could bring about transformation. The human spirit, like a wellspring, could never truly run dry. It was a source of endless potential and renewal.